Today is October 19th, 2025. This is xNyyct, host of the updates, bringing you your daily GD 2.3 update. There has been news about GD 2.3 today, but Viprin hosted a Ask Me Anything on his Reddit the other day, and I picked some of the most interesting things he said on there, and let's talk about them now. So at first, if you guys wonder how Viprin got Robtop's attention, Viprin said, "I used to be pretty active on Touch Arcade, an old forum for mobile games, where Robtop had created a thread and interacted with players quite frequently in 2014. Back then I was releasing a lot of levels that Robtop rated, and I was also active on the forum talking to him, so one day he sent me a direct message and asked if I wanted to help recommend levels to him for a rating. Obviously I accepted, and since then we've just been talking more and more about the game." Another user then asked, "How often are you in contact with Robtop?" And Viprin usually chats daily with Robtop. Okay, pretty crazy. Another user then asked, "How often are you in contact with Robtop?" And Viprin usually chats daily with Robtop. Okay, pretty crazy. Another user asked, "What is the CBF replacement Robtop is working on, and will Grief be rated?" Viprin said, "I don't think it would be a CBF replacement, but more so just an official CBF version that would ideally perform well on all platforms. It will hopefully work pretty close to the original. With that potential being released, I hope Grief will be able to be rated." Another user then asked, "What do you think about the rating system? How would you modify it for fairer/quicker rates?" And Viprin said, "I think the main thing is that more levels need to be rated, since far more good levels are getting released than the amount of Robtop rates per day. This is the main contributor to many levels missing out, in my opinion. It's not that he's avoiding rating all of these levels, it's just that he didn't see them yet in the first place. At the same time, I know he tries to limit the amount he rates a bit to give all the new rates some attention." And now, guys, you might be wondering, or I think we talked about this, elder mods should be able to rate levels. And that's exactly what this person asked. "Do you think that if you and some other trusted elder mods were allowed to rate more levels, then the controversy surrounding rates would decrease?" And Viprin said, "I think there would still be controversies from rated regardless of who rates it. A lot of disagreements come from which rating tier Robtop picks for certain levels. And I think that would remain no matter who rates a level, since it's all very subjective. However, with more people rating levels, the issue of too little levels being rated relative to the number of good levels could be improved. One issue I personally have with the idea is that the rating tier you get may end up depending on which person rates your level, since right now it's all a final decision by Robtop, giving it at least that consistency." 𝗟𝗶𝘃𝗀𝗀𝗺 then asked, "Are there any features in the game that exists because of you asked for them, or do you just let Robtop do his own thing?" And Viprin said, "Robtop and I do discuss new features every now and then, and I have definitely suggested some of them first. However, it is mostly just discussions with iterative changes that eventually lead to the final feature. I don't think he's added anything I've suggested exactly the way I explained it originally. One small thing that is most relevant to me is the various links to the documents I spent a lot of time writing, just so that information is more easily accessible within the game." And then we got 𝗟𝗋𝗀𝗃𝗀𝗀 asking 3 questions. The first one being, "There are currently over 150 unrated levels with 20 or more cents. This is obviously pretty demotivating for the creators of these levels. I've heard you've told Robtop to rate some of these. Is that true? And do you think it would benefit the community to do that more often?" And Viprin replied, "I have told Robtop to check out some older levels that seem to have missed out for long. Yes. In general, I think it would be better if even more rated levels were done, since there's so many good levels being released." 𝗟𝗋𝗀𝗃𝗀𝗺's second question was, "Since you're the coin guy, a lot of user coins are pretty much handed out for free. Sometimes straight up just having a stash of 3 coins next to each other. Do you think raising the bar for Robtop to verify coins would encourage creators to place more thought-provoking ones? Viprin replied, yeah, free coins shouldn't be verified. Robtop does not verify them if he's aware of them being free, but sometimes he misses that while rating levels. I think it would be good if more creators tried to use coins for the intended purpose. And 𝗟𝗏𝘃𝗀𝗃𝗀𝗀 third question was, a lot of your 1.7 and 1.8 levels would probably be seen as creator point farming if released today, given how similar they are. Did you care about creator points back then, or were you just making stuff? Viprin said, no doubt about it. I did care about creator points back then. I was 14 to 15 years old, and while making levels was fun pastime for me, it was very cool that the developer of the game endorsed my levels, and with that came creator points. Afterwards, it was cool to see everyone playing it and their opinions. A lot has changed since then, and I'm glad the standards are higher now. I would definitely not recommend making levels as similar as I did now if you also want to get rates. However, if making similarly styled levels is what you enjoy, I would just keep doing it and not care as much about rates or other people's opinion. Spiritual Skill asked, what do you think about all the people saying your levels always get overrated? For example, Button Masher. And Viprin said this to it, I think it's very fair, since I'm quite close to Robtop. It's natural to think that my levels get overrated due to that, and I can personally see it for Button Masher too. I think I mentioned it on my channel that I was expecting a legendary rate myself. That's what we were hoping for in the creator group too. However, since Robtop really likes pixel levels and MDK songs, it could be also explained a bit with that. I think he may have also gotten extra hyped due to this being the last NCS event level with every event creator so far being involved, so that may have also contributed to the overrating. Unlikely Account asked, when will Blackfire Backfire be released? Viprin said, I won't give an estimate, but it will be coming soon. Some people seem to think that it would drop alongside the songs released or very soon after. However, 𝗟𝗏𝘃𝗀𝗃𝗀𝗀 only gave the finished song to us shortly before it dropped, so Kira had no time to finish it for the release. And as for our last question, this user asked what Viprin's opinion is on the Point Crate Demon List. Viprin thinks that the Point Crate Demon List is a fantastic site, both in how it looks and it influences. It plays a massive role in making both players and creators push the difficulty boundaries for the game even further, which brings a lot of attention to the game for completions and such. I used to be pretty good friends with the developers, Stardust, so I'm very glad to see how big it has gotten. There has obviously been some drama over the years between the moderator team and the site. For now, I think we are all waiting for Robtop to potentially add click in between frames officially, like he said he would look into, which should be great for the site's main users and everyone playing the game. Let me know, guys, what you think about Ask Me Anything Viprin Edition. Did you get any cool new information about that? I think yes, and let's move on. Cryox beats 𝗟𝗏𝘃𝗀𝗃𝗀𝗃 100% as in your hardest, GG.
Oh my god, 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 I be 𝗟𝗏𝘃𝗀𝗃𝗀𝗃, I be 𝗟𝗏𝘃𝗀𝗃.
Guys, you won't believe what I just found. That's right, yet another top 1 scattered faith. Let's take a look and see what it's about. Spherical Square beats 𝗟𝗶𝘃𝗀𝗀 the boss.
Yo, let's go!
Jamie beats a 20-minute long extreme demon. GG.
Yay! Let's go! Dude. This is an incredible spiritual successor to Eon. Godspeed. Like, Godspeed, you Black Emperor. You guys should listen to Godspeed, you Black Emperor. Free Palestine! Oh my god.
𝗟𝗶𝘃𝗀𝗀𝗺 beats a top 100 list P-man on mobile.
Oh my god.
Yes. 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 God, that was so hard. Oh my god. Yes.
MJSGD beats Bloodbath after 158,000 attempts.
I'm so lightheaded. The hallucinations have faded away!
The 𝗟𝗶𝘃𝗀𝗀𝗺 beats Cold Sweat as the new hardest.
I just beat Cold Sweat. I just beat Cold Sweat. Wait, what? I just beat it.
Shimar El-Lore beats Plasma Pulse as his 100th demon. GG.
Oh, let's go.
Unknown YouTube beats Sonic Wave. GG. Zeeb beats Bloodbath, and that on its own is crazy. But he beat also my time at the same day. And bro, it took me like weeks or months to beat my time. And it took him a total of 35,000 attempts. Wow, man.
Yes! Finally, ty vole! Yeah. Yes, dohrál jsem to, I beat it, I did it. Nice. Já to dohrál, nice.
not look at the man under any circumstances. Look at the man in any case. If you misbehave, run. 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 Run.
But anyway, make sure to join my Discord so you can submit your news or even your own quizzes. I'm going to be attempting to beat a new hardest at 50,000 subscribers, so be sure to subscribe. Make also sure to leave a follow on my Twitch channel so you can catch me live. Shout out to all my YouTube members and Twitch subscribers. You're all amazing people who are carrying this channel hard. And I will catch you guys tomorrow.